What is going on with all of my people of social media, especially all of my addicts in the world that are still suffering in silence due to addiction? I am D Venom, along with Feathered Friends. Thank you guys so much for joining us in regard to addiction, relapse, and recovery, soon to be addiction and recovery. Any amount of your guys' positive energy shown on not just this social media platform, but all of my social media platforms are always welcomed. With that being said, let's get into addiction, relapse, and recovery. All right, you guys, I am shooting this heartfelt content as a thank you and a form of gratitude toward the spirit realm and or source. I do believe that I am going to finally fulfill my obligations in regard to being a peer support specialist and utilizing that certificate that I so proudly earned October 22nd of 2022, if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, you guys know that I went to a hiring event held here in Mesa, Arizona last week or the week before last. And that hiring event was called the Second Chance Hiring Event, centered around rehabilitating individuals freshly released from jail and or prison, get jobs and, earn a good livelihood for themselves. Anyway, at this specific, job fair, they were hiring for different roles, including peer support specialists. I felt the need to get off my butt that particular morning and attend this event, not as my only chance to be a peer support specialist, because pretty sure I have other opportunities, but in my heart of hearts, I felt like this would be the opportunity for me to fulfill my spiritual obligations and be a peer support specialist and finally utilize that certificate. Anyway, I'm not sure if I was at work, which I do believe I was, but I called the gentleman that gave me their card in regard to forwarding over my resume, and I didn't get an answer. So I called the organization itself. Still, I did not get an answer. So I left a message. I went on about my day. Later on, I checked my emails and I see that I have an email from a specific woman. I have an email from a woman with a specific name, which I do believe is the name of the individual that interviewed me that particular day in regard to this position. Anyway, the email says, hold on one second. It says that I have an addendum to my employment or something like that. So there are documents that I need to sign courtesy of DocuSign. And right here, addendum to my employment. I have not went or seeked out any other job aside from this peer support specialist position. This has to be them reaching out to me in regard to employment with them. This is wonderful news, because if this is what I think it is, I'm in my spiritual path. I am fulfilling my spiritual obligations that the spirit realm wants me to, and the obligations that I want, because I truly do want to reach out to those addicts in the world and get them out of that dang addiction relapse phase into that recovery phase. I don't want this magic just for myself. I want you guys to have it too. And I know God in the universe has blessed me with this role. I cannot be more grateful to them for this. Let me tell y'all something, if I haven't told you guys. I was getting high as I don't know what during the courses of becoming a peer support specialist. I earned that certificate through a program called STARS. It's the acronym. It stands for Stand Together and Recover, or Stand Together and Recovery. Anyway, I think the courses started at 8 o'clock in the morning until about 5 in the afternoon. I was living at 740-3 East Turney Avenue, downtown Phoenix, a little off of 7th Street. And I remember going or having binges due to methamphetamine, but I still forced myself up in the morning, grabbed this particular phone that I'm recording with right now, And I would go to those Zoom classes and I made it happen for myself. And I earned that damn certificate. Now I will finally fulfill my obligations. And I'm coming for you guys. I'm coming for my addicts out there that need me. I will be going through 2 weeks of training from what I was told via the interview. And it's going to be challenging. I'm dealing with people that come from addiction. Some of those individuals I will be dealing with probably freshly relapsed, and they will be going through a lot of different emotions. And if we can't redirect them verbally, as I told you guys in content, we're going to have to get physical with them, which may lead to physical altercations. And from what the young lady told me via the interview, it does happen. I'm not trying to go square toe to toe with nobody, under the influence of no damn methamphetamine, because I know how I was when I was under the influence of methamphetamine. And when you are fighting with people under the influence of that particular drug, you have a fight on your hands, because them motherfuckers is crazy. Excuse my French, but I don't know what to say. I still have my car, even though I wrecked my car during, binges of methamphetamine. My car's still getting me to and fro to work from point A to point B. Thank you, Misty. I still have my life. I still have my mom and my, eldest sibling. I still have my, two remaining parakeets. I'm about to move into a whole different apartment, whole different energies, whole different vibe. I'm reaching abundance. Not only am I employed helping individuals with intellectual challenges and or special needs, but I know I am now in the position where I will soon be helping people that have walked a similar path to mine, if not the same. And I am truly using my life as a vessel to help individuals, not just only on my, social media platforms and my podcast, but I will physically be helping these individuals that need not only my help, but the help of other peer support specialists out there. We are making it happen for you guys, because we know what it's like to be deep in addiction, and to be out of it and recovering is what we want for you guys. And I'm going to help some of you guys. I already know it. But Spirit Realm, Source, thank you so much. With the help of Miss Mo, who is a master sobriety coach in Portland, Oregon, who has pretty much given me the rundown and continues to give me the rundown in regard to being not just a peer support specialist, but a damn good peer support specialist. I appreciate you so much. I'm on my way, you guys, to abundance, a good living. Once I move from here, happiness. I'm already halfway there, and I deserve every bit of it, considering what I've been through. And not only do I deserve these blessings from the spirit realm, so do you guys that are still suffering in silence due to addiction. People need to stop being blind in regard to the magic the universe has. She is so filled with it and willing to share that magic with you guys. But y'all have to be on her level. And once again, she doesn't speak Vietnamese, Chinese, Japanese, Asian, Arabic. She don't speak any of those languages. You have to learn how to speak her language. I know how to do that. It's up to y'all to find out. Anyway, I'm going to end this content. I am going to, meditate and just be in awe with every blessing that I have received before my addiction, during my addiction, and now in my recovery phase. Thank you again, Spirit Realm. Thank you again, God. Thank you again, all of my unseen spirit guides and or cosmic friends. Thank you guys. We are about to make beautiful things happen moving forward. All right, you guys, I'm going to end this. Much love to my addicts in the world that are still suffering in silence. Big hug to all of my individuals living with mental health and or eye issues. It's going to be okay, you guys. Never let anyone lower your vibrations due to what you're living with. Stand firm in your power and know that whatever you're dealing with is not a defect. It's actually something beautiful. And with that being said, namaste.